And hello there everyone, welcome back. I am BogMod. We are playing more of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. And Reen is having some happy fun memory times with all his happy fun memory friends. Once we... Nope, oh, nope, not save load. Haha, that's why I had backup saves. Whew. So, we did Emma, we did Toa, we've done Elisa. We've done... Wait, is Celine at the Student Union? Hold on a second. Just hold on one dang second. Oh, right. She's hanging out with Dorothy. Right. Confuse me for a moment. Let's go find Fie. Yes, Fie and Jusis. It's nice that the flowers I planted before we had to leave the academy are still doing okay. Well, they did have Adele to look after them. Yeah, there we are. See? It's good. Did you remember to thank her? Of course. We've been looking at this without her. She wasn't their only source of support. So disgusting away. Need care, water, sunlight, and people to help them along. That's for sure. Reen. What's up? I'm going to see our dorm later. I want you to come with me. Me? Well, sure. Of course, I'd be happy to. Thanks. Whenever you want, I'll be along once I'm done here. Alright then. Alright, so... Of course, we'll leave Laura for the very last, because she will be, of course, my canon choice. And then, of course, at the end of this episode, I will, of course, ask which of Jusis and Fie you found as the superior scene. Alright. Here's the dorms. Fie here. Enter the dorms. It's good music, though. Has that kind of nostalgic feel to it.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I don't know why they go with voice. We know who it is. The music in this game really has been quite exceptional. Very mood-fitting.
Hey, no worries. I haven't been waiting long. Did you take care of everything you wanted to do? Last time I saw you, you were still out in the garden.
Yeah, Adel and I planted some new seeds.
Aww.
I found them myself.
Really? I can't wait to see what they grow into then.
It's kind of nice to be back home, especially after so long.
Yeah, really brings back memories. And now that we're here, why don't we head inside and walk around for a bit? I'm curious to see how things have held up upstairs, too.
Sounds good to me.
This is Fie's room. And then we got Reen's room. And then we have the terrace leaders room coming up. There it is.
Wonder if Crow ever plans on coming back to us.
Honestly, I don't think so. Not of his own free will, at least. It's clear that he really believes in what he's doing.
No, he doesn't.
I've sworn over and over that we'll bring him back. I don't think that's going to be so easy at this point. But that's never put us off before. We'll get him back no matter what happens.
Yep, we won't lose. Not to Xeno or Leo either.
Having to fight the two of them this way must be tough on you. No one wants to fight family.
Yeah. But that's exactly why I can't hold back against them. If I show them even a hint of hesitation, I'll never be able to get through to them. I think the same's true for Crow, too.
I suppose you're right.
I've always wanted to find a family. Even my earliest memory has me wandering lost on a battlefield, trying to find somewhere I could belong. But eventually, I found one. Zephyr. They gave me a place to call home. Showed me a warmth only a family can provide. And always looked out for me.
A place to call home, huh?
Then we lost our boss, and the family who'd given me all of that decided to leave me behind. And I realized how weak I really was. On my own, I was nothing. I always relied on them to keep me safe. But I couldn't do anything for them in return. After that, Sarah took me in, and I wound up joining Class 7. For the first time in my life, I was around people who needed me just as much as I needed them. For the first time, I could protect them just as much as they protected me. I found myself part of a completely different kind of family. One I didn't even know existed. And I'm so grateful to Class 7, and especially you, for giving me that.
You know, this family thing is interesting. But we do have to remember, of course, that they are students, and a lot of them have very diverse goals. And now she's like, yeah, I've got my family. Well, this is literally a family with a set time limit. 2 years.
I still want to ask them why they all left me behind. But more than that, I want to show off the new family I found. I want them to see how well I'm doing now. Zeno and Leo were always important to me. But that's why I want to let them know just how important all of you are, too.
That's a heck of a compliment. And we'll do everything in our power to make sure you can show us off.
Thanks. It's weird. There's all kinds of ways to form a family, right?
Yeah, very, very true.
And it's easy to find where everyone else fits in ours. But you're just kinda different.
In what way?
Elisa, Laura, Emma, and Sarah are like older sisters to me. Milliam's obviously my annoying kid sister.
No, she's adorable kid sister.
Machias, Jusis, and Gaius are like my big brothers. And so's Crow, I guess.
Shows the evil murderous part of the family.
But I don't think of you like that. You're not like a sibling, but something else. Something closer.
Aww.
I can't put it into words, though.
Oh, she's blushing. Young love.
Fie.
The hug. Aww.
I feel the same way about you. You're more than family to me, and I'm glad to have you by my side. You might be a bit younger than most of us, but you fight harder to defend those you love more than anyone I know.
She's, I want to say 15 and they're 17.
And you're every bit as important to me as I am to you, if not more so.
Good.
Oh, the head petting.
Anyway, we've got work to do tomorrow. The future of our Class 7 family rests in our hands.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that face. Oh, Jusis. You're gonna have a hard one that time. They didn't talk much about Crow, which is always a good plus in my book. And they were adorable. All right, what's the little achievement for this one? Ooh, Jaeger Mister. Ooh, I like that. All right, skip. Maximum warp. The Tachi of Doom. You know, I should have asked this a whole lot earlier. But what is the difference between a Tachi and a katana? I am the curious. Alright, so. Well, I know the difference between a Nodachi and a katana and a ninjato. Barring my pronunciations, I'm unfamiliar with the tachi. I guess I know the wakizashi as well. Finally, between the horse and the stable, makes the hell we endured to get here feel worthwhile. Man, you're happy. I wish we were here earlier in the day. It's fun to take them for a ride. Save that for another time. Look forward to returning them to the ship in preparation for our operation. Do you need them for the operation? But I can wait till tomorrow. Let them soothe their old stable tonight. I think that make them happy. Anything I can lend a hand with, just say the word. Good chances any. Walk around the old dormitory tonight. At the time, perhaps you can join me. There's an idea. Sounds good. I don't know when I get the chance. Alright. Oh, look at those stars. What a beautiful night. Yeah. Yep, enter the dorms. Alright, time for scene number 2. If only Dorothy knew about this scene, the things she would write. Class 7 dormitory. And there.
My apologies for my tardiness.
You can't apologize if you're not late. I just decided to show up early.
You haven't said this before, I don't think, but I actually rather like Jusis' outfit.
How are the horses doing?
With the whole gloves and the everything. It's a good look for him.
Splendidly, if not a little too energetic for their own good. Whitcomb was especially thrilled to finally be reunited with his master.
I bet he was. Nice to hear.
There's not a brick out of place. Which means it's just as run down as ever. Still, I've made so many memories here. I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's for sure. It's really nostalgic being back here again. What do you say we head on up?
I feel like talking, not mean things about Crow this time. But it feels like Jusis was one of those to have the least interaction with
I want to
Crow.
see what things are like upstairs.
Alright, why not?
There's his fancy room. And here's Reen's room. Who do you think, of the main Class 7, who do you think Crow's actually closest to? Aside from Reen!
Crow's foolishness continues to baffle me. He's fighting under a banner that doesn't include him. He's the sort you'd more likely find in a casino than the capital.
That's for sure. Fighting for the Alliance really doesn't suit him one bit. I'm sure he realizes that too, though. He sees Duke Cayenne as more of a sponsor than an ally.
These are very accurate assessments.
So it's just a case of the two using each other while they share a common purpose. Winning him over won't be easy, but we should push this angle if we intend to do so. Rufus will likely be more difficult, given his key position in the Alliance and shared ideals.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I didn't even think...
My brother's always been my light, both dazzling and warm. He commanded respect, but he also deservedly earned my absolute trust. After the death of my mother, he was the only living relative who did so. And he was a constant. Someone I could rely on and look up to after I was taken into the family mansion in Berea.
I know how you feel. Your brother is to you what Elise and my parents are to me. I'm sure he still cares about you too. He's probably just as worried about your inevitable encounter as you are. The two of you might disagree about the country's future, but that doesn't mean you can't care about each other.
I agree. Which is precisely why I've chosen to fight him with everything I have. That, above all else, is the role that I must play in ending this war.
Not bad. I like that. I like where they went with that.
I am the man I am today because of my brother. He gave me everything I have, taught me everything I know. He was the one who taught me how to behave as a noble should, taught me to raise horses, trained me as a swordsman. I was always looking up at him, as if he were some sort of celestial being shining in the sky above. So the idea that I could cross swords with him on equal footing and emerge victorious always struck me as absurd.
Well, let's be honest. We'll probably fight him with a full group.
But not anymore. For all their riches, power, and influence, even the greatest noble is human, and they can fall like anyone else. My father always treated me with scorn. I was forever doomed to be the bastard child. But I always tried to act a noble. I suppose I did so out of some sense of duty towards my late mother. But as I spent more time with you, Regnitz, and our other classmates, my very perception of nobility changed.
I no longer thought that I should kick the peasants in the face.
I found myself wanting to discover what it truly means to be proud of one's nobility.
True pride.
I can, and I will, surpass my brother. Not in order to justify the title given to me at birth, but in order to demonstrate the pride I have in myself as myself. And with you, my finest friend at my side, I know that I can accomplish that.
I'm flattered, but I'm not half the man you are. You've always had a meaningful sense of pride, more than anyone else I know.
Some would have called it arrogance. Like Machias!
I honestly never expected I'd be able to be friends with someone like you. Not as equals, but I'm glad that I was wrong. It fills me with pride to know how much belief you place in me, and that you're even willing to put it into words.
Perhaps your numerous heart-to-hearts and endless supply of passionate speeches have finally rubbed off on me. No matter how this war ends, our position as nobles will likely never be the same again.
Oh, thank you, Jusis, for acknowledging that. I'm very, very pleased to see that. That may have put you over Fie.
Regardless of what happens to this nation, we will always have our pride. That should never change.
There's the Jusis I know.
It's gonna be hard to... Oh, I don't know which I like more now.
I won't let my pride waver either. Not when I've got a friend like you to keep me in line.
That goes without saying. I can't have you embarrassing me now, can I?
I like Jusis, actually. He's a very good character. I like his interactions with Reen quite a lot. And I do like that they acknowledged, hey, you know, this whole civil war between the nobility and the peasantry could have some consequences. So what's our achievement now? It's House of Albroia. Albroia, bro. All right, I'll work with it. Super sword, speeching. Alright, so, as I've done before, please share your thoughts on who you liked more in this. Both scenes were good. I really liked both of them, actually. I think the emotional context was better between Fie and Reen. But I think, in terms of things that I'd really been wanting to see talked about and mentioned in this game, the Jusis scene etches them out just slightly. Sorry, Fie. Anyhow, we will continue with the others next time. Who do we got? Oh, we have the princess and Gaius inside the main building. So I'll see you soon for that. Bye.